Coverage coming your way is presented by EA Sports and the PGA Tour. Getting set for the action here on a beautiful afternoon. Rich Lutter alongside Frank Nobilo will be calling the action for you. Frank, the players are ready to go, and as someone who's been in this situation, what are you thinking about just as you get set to tee off?
Obviously, Rich, you'd like to get off to a good start. I mean, the golf course and the round itself just develops from the very, very first hole. If you can keep your rhythm for 18 holes, that's certainly going to go a long way to posting a good score.
So another good result, playing this one as it should be played, right down the middle, in the fairway. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Chance to get it close here. Frank, you've played in conditions all over the world. Here come the winds now. What's the mindset?
Well, this is really what separates the men from the boys. This is where you've got to tell yourself that it's an advantage to you. Obviously, the scores will go up a little bit, given the conditions. But once again, this is going to suit the stronger player today.
You like the old phrase, swing easy when it's breezy?
Definitely when you're hitting it into a head breeze. But if down breeze, tee it up a little bit, try and ride that wind some more.
Now at the par 5 15th, and Frank, there is plenty to catch your eye. There's also quite a bit to catch your ear. You can hear the roars at the par 3 16th. So how do you focus on the task at hand?
Great question, Rich. You know, you realize you're about to enter the stadium part of the golf course. But this is the last par 5 that you're going to play. We've seen eagles here over the years. We've seen many a player hit it in the water off the tee or water short of the green. Certainly one of the tougher tee shots coming in. No bunkers here to worry about, just that huge lake to the left. Find the fairway. You might just find the green. That's an absolute beauty.
Third shot, looking for a good one. Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. On the green, and a chance for a birdie. Made par yesterday, this one for birdie. Very well done. Almost made it.
Yeah, there'll be no stress for the next one.
That's a par, but that is also second place.
That's right. Birdies have been made elsewhere.
Well, here we are at the 16th hole, looking at just over 160 yards. Doesn't seem all that daunting, Frank. But 160 yards with 20,000 people, horned into a little stadium in the desert, that makes it a different story.
It certainly is. This was one hole, too, where Tom Watson would send his caddy forward. He would stay back by 15. His caddy would get his yardage. Watson would simply walk on the tee. His caddy would give him the club. He would not go through his normal routine. He would simply just head away. It was one hole that he never wanted to think about. It might look simple, but it's what the player feels. Well, birdies are hard to come by in this situation. So tight.
Keeps him right in the thick of it. Frank, 16 was fun. 17 is always exciting here at TPC Scottsdale.
You've got to be careful because that water that sort of goes around the left side of the green, if that ball's coming in with a little bit of hook, it's just going to keep going left. There's the one bunker you really have to focus on. That's the one in the middle of the fairway. 280 will carry that. Chances are the ball can run onto the green. It takes a brave man really to try and fly this ball all the way there. It's not really needed because there's always another 10 or 15 yards of run. Factor that in.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Safely aboard. And this would be nice. 2 straight birdies. Just slides by.
Yeah, can't afford to miss too many of those out here today.
Frank, that's what you want to do. Good lag putt.
Yeah, they can't all go in.
These putts keep the round together. So, hanging in down the stretch with a par.
Rich, 18 was always considered a long finishing hole.
Not for J.B. Holmes.
Yeah, the water was always in play. And then the day he took it over the left side and carried everything and went on to win, that completely changed the way this golf course played ever since that day.
And it resulted in some of the changes we're seeing now.
Yeah, evidence, the new bunkering down the left side. But it showed us all how much and how strong these guys are, how much they've improved over the years.
Slight waggle, relaxed arms, ready to go. Pure strike, good result.
Right, and that is close.
11 feet away.
Rich, that just adds insult to injury to the rest of the field. Another birdie and the gap even wider.
A sensational performance. What a great tournament finish. This one is in the books, and look who finished on top of the leaderboard.
Rich, this has to go down as a classic. Our champion was simply on fire. And I'm looking forward now to see how next week pans out.